Arabic, as you know, Arabic today, having been in existence only for 100 or 200 years before Islam's advent.
No, that's not true. So you're evidencing my position.
No.
Yes, you just said it just now.
Which you would call Islam. But recent evidence tells us monotheism was the only prevalent religion across the Arab world for a century or more.
What region of it?
This is Ahmad al-Jalad quoting Layla Nemi, based on inscriptions which are in particular called Safavitic inscriptions. He has analyzed, Layla Nemi has analyzed the progression of inscription-based details in relation to religion across the Arabian Peninsula, and what she establishes is, at least for 100 years, in some cases for even 200 years, across the Arabian Peninsula especially, you have monotheism and monotheism only. We have evidence for idolatry, polytheism prior to that, but in the last 100 to 200 years...
Which last 100, 200 years?
100 to 200 years before when Islam is supposed to have begun.
So you're saying from the year 400?
Something like that, yeah.
From the year 400,
yeah.
Arabia was all monotheistic.
This is what recent evidence tells us.
Because you are using this claim, because I want to understand it. I'm not going to pretend.
Sure.
You are bringing a claim now that in the year 400, the Arabian Peninsula was monotheistic.
This is what evidence suggests.
Okay, so bring the evidence.
So, like I said,
no, I don't want to quote.
Well, so so here is where Imran, that's really good. So, of course, I'm talking about academic research at the moment. I haven't got the.
Let me clarify.
Sure.
Because what you've done is you've taken a contemporary researcher who's looked at inscriptions.
Yeah.
And they've extrapolated from this.
Yeah.
That not in the region of where the inscriptions were found, or the group of people, because they use a specific Safavitic, you said. Safavitic. Who are these people?
Safavitic is a category of a language.
Yeah. Who are these people?
It's Arabs, nomadic Arabs across the Arabian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from this specific nomadic Arabs who are making inscriptions, you've extracted this person, not you, because obviously you're using their evidence as an evidence for your argument.
Yeah.
But they've taken this and they've extrapolated it to all of the Arabian Peninsula, because not all of the Arabian Peninsula were nomadic Arabs, and they were not all Safavitic. Yes, this is basically. Wait a second. Let me just make the point.
Sure.
So I'm giving you I'm pointing out the illogicity within the premises that you're bringing. So 1 second.
Go on.
If you have inscriptions from a specific group of people scattered around the Arabian Peninsula, you cannot extrapolate from that, and I haven't seen the evidence yet, I'm just taking your word, you cannot extrapolate from that all of Arabia was monotheistic.
So, so I'm going to clarify right now, Imran.
Okay.
Because,
What's the scholar that you raised?
I'm responding.
Sure,
responding
just before you respond.
Yeah, sure.
The counter, because we're comparing now.
No, the counter isn't, and you have distorted my claim there.
Okay.
And the distortion is this.
So what's the distortion?
You of course asked me repeatedly, who are these people, when I referred to Safavitic inscription, and I said these are not people. This is a category of a language, of a language in existence in Arabian Peninsula. Recent research tells us. I mean, I'll put it.
Because you're using this vague phrase, recent research.
Sure, but the thing is, you are not familiar with Safavitic inscriptions. That's fine.
Was it the only language in Arabia at the time?
No, of course not.
So.
What was it the only language?
No, let's just. We'll come to that.
Sure. Are you the pop right now, or what's going on?
No.
I'm responding to you. I don't know why.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me now?
No.
I am willing to talk, but
guys,
let's not
we're
take
becoming derailed. We're becoming derailed.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. So it was okay for you to do it, but now that I'm asking you a question,
you understand?
You're getting upset now.
I didn't use the word derail. He said.
Oh, okay.
You should be speaking to him.
So now you don't want me to speak.
Wait a second.
You know what I'll do though? I'll actually respect your
this is
decision.
Fisher's Corner. You're allowed to heckle.
No.
I'll
respect your decision actually, that you just want to have a conversation with Imran, and I'll let you get on with it, and I won't interrupt you the way you interrupted me.
You seem to be interrupting
Please,
right now.
go ahead.
Cool, thank you.
Please go ahead.
Okay, so my only point
No, don't talk to me, talk to him.
My only point is, as Imran representing your view, If you want to join with Imran, that's fine.
But you were quite
But
happy
don't take twice the time and give me only.
Yeah, but
don't
you-
do that.
you
That's
were-
my only
you were-
point.
you were quite happy to
Now,
do that before,
Imran,
though. Yeah.
Imran, can I put it this way, Imran? So you weren't familiar with the Safavitic inscriptions.
No, no,
So
hang on,
can I-
wait a second.
Yeah.
It's improper to characterize someone else's. You're bringing the evidence. You're saying it's recent research.
Yeah,
You're
that's
quoting
fine.
it, yeah.
But
Yeah.
because you miscaricatured what
I?
I was trying to say by saying that I was projecting or I was extrapolating evidence from some region or
Yeah.
a portion to the entire area. I'm going to repeat, and if you want more details, I can bring the actual research report to you and present it
Yeah,
before you.
I'm going to ask you to do that.
Absolutely, but not today. I haven't got it, unfortunately,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
me right now.
So you
today.
understand that at the moment, this is really, you're arguing from the perspective of a single academic who's bringing this position based upon their research on inscriptions. None of this is definitive.
No.
You
Wait, no.
understand? You understand the position?
But
I
Imran,
want you to clarify.
No, don't clarify. Don't
yeah.
clarify like that. You can't preemptively.
Don't do that to him, please, Imran. Because then he makes his
You
argument.
see, did he
look
say?
nonsensical.
Did he say he was? He is a bit ashamed. Please don't
I'm
do
talking
that.
to
yeah.
him.
No, don't
He's
say
not
that.
ashamed
I'm
at
not-
all.
He's my brother. I'm not
He's
ashamed.
never ashamed of me, brother. We're brothers.
I know. This
Yeah,
is
we
what
don't get
happens
ashamed
all
of each other like that.
Just because you're brothers, you let each
get ashamed of one another
each other
because of
do anything you
No,
want.
no, no.
get ashamed very
This is
easily.
No.
Look at
We
him.
will always speak upon the truth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alhamdulillah.
sure. Now, Imran.
Yes.
Yeah. So today I don't have the printout. I agree. I even put my two hands up.
Good.
I'd like to present the printout to you with evidence. I'd like you to respond to the evidence that is presented. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to speak on behalf of 3 separate researchers who are the world leaders in this area. Inscriptions in the Arabian Peninsula, there are 3 stalwarts, world stalwarts. Michael McDonald, Ahmad al-Jalad, and then thirdly, a number of people including Leila Naimi. Stalwarts across the world, there is none better than them, and I am going to present their own findings to you. And so the point is, I'm not presenting to you one viewpoint as if
So let
another
me-
viewpoint
let me
exists.
clarify. So another viewpoint already exists because this is what you're countering with this evidence.
Sure,
Hang on a second.
go on, yeah, finish.
The other viewpoint already exists as a narrative within history that was widely accepted that you're bringing evidence to counter. You
Yeah,
understand?
Sure.
Yeah.
So now,
Well, hang on a second. Let me make a statement. So again, what you're doing is simply this: you're taking some recent evidence, recent research
yeah.
of a specific group of people. I've just had a quick look. Is one of the Semitic languages available within the Arabian Peninsula. Safavitic is one of the Semitic languages available within the
Out
Arabian.
of how many?
Many.
No.
How
Do you
many?
really know, Abbas?
I've had a look.
Sorry,
I'm Abbas.
you are.
I thought you said you
Imran.
don't want to
Sorry, Imran.
You see, you want to bring me in,
Imran,
isn't it?
Let me have
Sure, yeah, go
my
on.
say.
Sure.
Yeah. So you're bringing one of the available Semitic languages in the region, for which inscriptions were found by some researchers, who are then making the claim that the Arabia was monotheistic. Hang on a second, one second. You're
finish.
making this claim that the Arabia was monotheistic. Okay. Now that's you haven't presented it. You haven't given me why they can extrapolate this and make this general.
I disagree with the claim that it's an extrapolation. I'll clarify why.
Sure.
But once you
that's
finish.
fine.
Yes.
So the reason I'm making it as an extrapolation is because it's not all of the available Arabic tribes or languages of the tribes in that region who are doing this.
Sure.
The second reason for saying is actually there's very good evidence that the people were not monotheistic.
What's the evidence?
So, and this is where it comes to if you look at the Islamic history, you will see that the people of the time were worshipping multiple idols.
What is the evidence, though?
Sure. So what you've done is you've brought
Yeah.
a secular historian to bring this concept. I've heard you. I'm saying it's not sufficient as an evidence to prove monotheism exists. The current understood narrative of the region is that the people were polytheistic. Why did I say this? Because they were not from the Jews of the time or the Christians of the time, who were the monotheists of the time. Okay, there were Jews there specifically, and tribes were monotheists, and the rest of the people surrounding, unless you're saying all of this area was monotheistic, which is the claim.
Yes.
This is the claim.
Yeah.
Which you have to bring more
Sure.
than just some inscriptions of this.
Sure. So I heard you, Imran. Here is the challenge, though. For inscriptions, you said there are many other languages. Research have studied in detail.
Yes, yes.
They understand that Arabic, as you know, Arabic today was as recent as having been in existence only for 100 or 200 years before Islam's advent.
No, that's not true.
This is
incorrect.
I'll finish what I wanted to say. And prior to this period, they have broadly two categories of languages: North Arabian, South Arabian languages. And in South Arabia at that time, Southern Arabia, you have cities. Well, Yemen of the previous way in which Yemen was, you have cities and city-based languages, not Arabic. Likewise, Northern Arabian languages, they have a couple of different categorizations, one of which is Safaitic. In other words, it's one major branch.
I understand.
And then I'll clarify. This Safaitic inscriptions...
I'm going to say 1 second before
Sure.
you move on. So you're evidencing my position. You are saying that Safaitic is specific to a region.
No.
Yes, you just said it just now. You said, hang on a
Sure.
sec, you said the southern part of the country was city-based languages. You said that the Safaitic language was specific to the north. You said the Safaitic language was specific to the north. You said that, not me. Now, 1 second. This bolsters my position that I was saying to you, that you cannot take the inscriptions from a selected language of a group of people and generalize it to the whole of the region, which is what the thesis you're putting.
I didn't finish my previous point, Imran.
But do you understand?
With all due respect, let's put it this way.
But I'm going to say,
I didn't finish my.
1 second.
I didn't finish my.
You can finish your point. Just let me just make the statement. So this claim is evidence for. Now, one of the things here is, again, we're dealing with academics who are theorizing about monotheism being prevalent in the region as a theory based upon some inscriptions. None of this is, for me, none of this is
Yeah, so
definitive.
I